Hey guys, Mad Friday and welcome to another quick review from me. And this time it's the turn of the T29. And the reason I'm doing this is because you may have heard me in the past say that the IS is my favourite tier 7 heavy and possibly my favourite tank in the game. Well, I think all of that is going to change very soon. I've not long had the T29. I've ground it up to the top package and the games I've had in it have been pretty successful. And so here it is. By the end of this review, I'm going to show the pros and cons of both packages, the IS and the T29, sorry, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to change my mind about which one I prefer. Right, looking at the packages, the stock tank is pretty poor. You're going to want to save up a little bit of free XP just to get past maybe the first one or two. They're okay. If you're top tier, they'll be okay and you will do some damage, but if you're not top tier, they're just not going to cut it. What you really want is the top package. But I don't know why they've put this extra option in. It's the engine upgrading with the upgraded turret, but with a tier 6 gun. So why would you want a tier 6 gun? Anyway, this is the one you want. The tier 8 105mm cannon. It's a not bad gun. There are a few bad points, but most of it's good. I mean, you've got 198 pen with your AP rounds and 320 alpha damage, and your premium rounds goes up to 245 pen and still 320 alpha. You get 5.26 rounds a minute, which is quite slow. That's the main reason I ground out some silver with a premium tank and chucked a gun rammer on just for that extra 10%. Because it does affect you quite a lot, and this is one of the first comparisons I'm going to make with the IS. The DPM on the T29 the top package with no perks or equipment is 1683, and the IS is just over 1900, so you are missing out on a little bit of DPM there. But there are some plus points, and most of that is the armour. Right, you got 102mm on the front of the chassis, 76 at the side and 51 at the rear, and the turret, which it's all about, is 279 on the front, 127 on the sides and 102 on the rear. So that turret is pretty damn strong. I mean, even a tier 8-9 tank would be proud of that. The IS has a slightly stronger chassis, but the turret is not as strong, so you've kind of got a more balanced tank with the IS in terms of armour, where the T29 is all about its turret. A few of the other stats are a little bit poorer than the IS as well. The chassis rotation is only 25 degrees a second, where the IS is 35 degrees. I mean, it's not sluggish though, it doesn't feel sluggish, and I was quite surprised to see that difference in the stats. What you do get though, better with the T29, is the view range. 380 meters base. I mean, that is pretty good for tier 7 and definitely pretty good for a heavy tank. More than likely, you probably, if you've got a decent crew, you won't need to fit any kind of optics. If you've got brothers in arms fitted, that's going to take you well over 400 meter mark, and I would recommend a gun rammer and vents. The vents are going to give you another 5% on your view range anyway. Right, here we go, the T29. So far it's looking pretty good against the IS. A few other points I've mentioned, the aim time is 2.29 seconds standard. Against the IS is pretty bad, 3.4, I know it is Russian, but there we go. The T29's accuracy is 0.41, I mean that's bad. But again, comparing to the IS is 0.46. So although T29's isn't great, it's not that bad, it's not Russian bad, so it's looking like a better tank in most ways, bar the DPM so far and a few kilometers an hour off the speed. T29's not slow though, you can see we've made it forward. I think we're pretty much leading the charge. I'm going to take up the forward position by the church and see if we can spot any enemies. It depends what comes towards me as to what I'll do next. We're on hard ground, getting over 30 kilometers an hour, it's not bad. Keep pushing in. You spot a T29 and I think I snapshot here, yeah, and it doesn't connect, but then the T29 shot bounces off our pretty trouble turret. This position is pretty good, but you can get taken shots off the road if they've got a view of you. And unfortunately, this guy is going to make a really bad move here. I go for the tracking shot first off, although I don't think he could completely get out of my view anyway. See, the reload it's okay. I would like it to be a lot better, and I can't wait to get the vents and Brothers Arms trained. It's going to be pretty epic then. One more and he's done. And that's our first kill. Right, I don't know. T29's gone. Well, you see it, we took a shot from the road there, but with 127mm sidearm on the turret, we're fine. Still taking no damage. I'm gonna push in now. There's that T29. It's one of the other Founders Pack tanks. It's the T29 and the Panzer 5.4 that they re-released lately. And he's just going to sit there. Strange. Oh well. Right, we're getting that one into him. Didn't get a kill. Going to push forward. Try and find their heavy tanks. There's a Black Prince. Wow, that was a miss. I don't know what happened there. See, I'm starting to side scrape just in case this Yank Panther is aiming at us. Appears to be picking on someone else. Fine by me. And he's done. Right, it's about this point I'm hoping that the guys on cap sort their lives out and come and fight. And it looks like there's got to be an enemy near the flag because the cap stopped anyway. Right, we'll just concentrate on this target. Nice juicy target, plenty of hit points over there. And we can see we're taking shots from all around and they're just bouncing. Tiger goes hidden and we hit him, set him on fire and he's gone. That's kill number 2. Right, we're going to keep pushing.
Ready to fire on target.
Snapshot the VK and he's gone. That's kill number 3. Right, I'm going to try and use the corner of this road to hide the chassis. And BDR comes into view. And it's this point where the long reload becomes more obvious because you just sat there waiting for the shell to get rammed in, and we reload just after that tank gets killed. And I'm thinking if I had vents and Brothers in Arms, would have I reloaded in time to get the kill there? Maybe, maybe not. TD trying to ram kill, another TD here. Happy days. Oh, I like it. Right, I'm right this end of the map, and the 2 enemies left have just appeared at the upper end of the map. Not good. Oh well, we've had a good game. I'll push straight down the river road, see if I can get some more damage done before the end of the match. Right, so whilst I'm trolling across the whole of the map, let's sum up a little bit. T29, do I like it? Yes. It's a good tank, very good tank. Do I like it more than the IS? Yes, basically I think. The IS, I've had lots of games over 4k damage, but sometimes you do get caught out without the extra turret armor that the T29's got. If you get a little bit too cocky, push too far forward, then you meet your match basically. They can wear you out. So once this thing's got vents and Brothers in Arms, I'm pretty sure this is going to be by far my favourite tier 7. I might even sell my IS. Bad times. Right, we're nearly there. There's only one of them left. Might get one shot in before the end of the game.
Ready to fire. Target released.
Right. Ooh, power donkey time. I took out my ammo rack. That's probably the end of the game for me. And I'm not going to use my repair kit. Waste of money. Right, there we go. Decent game, 3 kills. Plenty of damage weapons. Let's have a look at the results. Wow, it's a lot of silver. This tank does make decent silver, but that's not all just normal. There's a few ops going on at the minute. It's looking like pretty decent base experience. We'll see the actual proper figure when we get into the results. Right, high caliber, so we must have done pretty well. Master gunner. Only class 1 mastery. I mean, some of the lads who have got this tank, they know how to use it. We hope just under 4k damage, over 1700 base experience, not bad at all. I think I'm falling in love with this tank. Right guys, there we go. Quick review on the T29. It's got quite a lot of pros, a few cons, but the pros way outweigh the cons. Yeah, it's a great tank. I can fully recommend grinding this line. The M4 with the derp gun was a lot of fun. The Jumbo Sherman was a lot of fun just because of the armour. And there we go. And then you end up with this thing. Once it's fully upgraded, you've got a horrendously powerful turret, a decent gun, and fairly mobile as well. Right, I hope you enjoyed this review. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe to the channel. It does help it out. And please like the video and leave me a comment. Cheers guys, I'll see you on the battlefield.